Hey, wise women of weightlifting. This is Coach Ingrid Pauline, your women's health weightlifting coach. Let's talk about phase 3 weightlifting. Okay, this is actually the longest phase of your cycle. Of course, once again, we are talking about syncing up your strength training to your menstrual cycle and how much that is going to help you in your strength gains. We talked about phase 1, the follicular phase, phase 2, the ovulation phase, and now we're going to talk about phase 3, the luteal phase. Luteal phase is the yin phase of our cycle. It lasts from about day 16, on a 28-day cycle, it lasts from about either day 15, 16, 17, let's say day 16 until day 28, okay? It is when progesterone is highest in our body and our estrogen dips, and we are actually not hormonally adapted to make much strength gains. So this is actually really cool because men can't really do this. If they want to build strength, they do 6-week strength training cycles. So the strength training goes up and up and up and up and up. It sort of peaks and then it comes back down for another week or two. Women, we're going to go straight up for 2 weeks and down for 2 weeks, straight up for 2 weeks and down for 2 weeks. These down phases, this is our luteal phase. We have to make sure that we maintain all of the wonderful strength that we built here, but also not overtrain or needlessly train to just exhaustion, okay? And this is really where the art of programming comes in. Because we don't have nearly as much estrogen coming in and we're high on progesterone, progesterone makes us feel good and it kind of relaxes us, but it also hormonally is not setting up our muscles for strength adaptations. So what studies from Denmark have found is that you actually only, in order to maintain the strength that you built over the first 2 weeks of the cycle, you are actually only going to strength train, say, once a week at maximal capacity. Okay, so that means if we're working to better our squat, we've squatted 2 or 3 times a week, really, really heavy through phase 1 and phase 2. When we get to phase 3, we're only going to squat super heavy like once a week, okay? And we're probably going to keep that squat on like 3 sets of 10 instead of the 10 sets of 3 that you saw earlier, okay? So that means a lot lighter weight. We're going to do higher volume. We're also, during this portion, we're going to work on mobility. So we're going to work on yoga and Pilates and like more rest days and massage days, because this is actually the best time in our cycle to be sort of like resting, recuperating, and just working on what's necessary. This is like sort of like a maintenance phase. All right, so we're also going to be working on our aerobic capacity. So if you have conditioning stuff to do, stuff like if you're in the CrossFit world, you're going to be doing like kettlebell swings and burpees and super light deadlifts or something like that, or like light clean and jerks or something like that. This is where you're going to put it in. When you have those longer workouts where you're just sort of breathing hard and sweating, but you're not working super hard, we're just working towards homeostasis. These are phase 3 workouts. Okay, so again, that same squat cycle, we're just going to be doing what, like 3 or 4 sets of 10 on these squats instead of doing a 5x5 at 80%. We're going to be doing like 4 sets of 10 at like 65 or 70%, or we're going to be doing air squats, or maybe we will do a 5x5, but it'll only be 75%. Something that still loads the muscle and like practices the movement and maintains the strength, but not something that's going to be building strength, because hormonally, we're just not even set up to really build that much strength. All right. And what we want to do is just keep our energy stores in. So one of the best things about working with your cycle is that when you come into the gym, you're never going to have to do a workout that your body's just not set up to do. Listen, ladies, I'm going to cut to the shit. You will have days, no matter what cycle day of the month it is, you will have days you're going to come in and you're going to be like, I don't want to train. I just don't want to do it. Everything sucks. Everybody sucks. If your back hurts, you're probably getting your period, but still, everybody sucks. And you suck. I mean, you don't really suck, but you just feel like you suck and you don't want to be here. All right? Just do the workout. Just do the workout. Okay? Facts, feelings, although helpful, sometimes work against us. All right? And you're just going to have to train. But the good news is that if your training is synced up with your cycle, you know you're never going to have to come in on day 24 of your cycle, 4 days before you get your period, and have to squat at maximum capacity, do 5 sets of 2 reps at like 95%. That's a ridiculous luteal phase workout. Okay? We're just going to do 3 sets of 10 and some goblet squats or something like that. It'll be totally manageable. It'll get you just the right pump you need. And then we can do yoga the next day. All right. So work with your beautiful ovaries. They're your friend, not your foe, and they give you a lot of information about how you're going to be doing this. Oh, I totally forgot. All right. So the rest in between all of these sets is going to be the standard 30 seconds to a minute and a half. All right. We're just going for sweats. We're going for hard breathing. This is going to be where you put your Zumba classes. This is going to be where you put your lifting for cardio. Okay. This is not much rest. It's just volume and duration. All right. So take care of yourselves, ladies, and know your body.